Good to hear.
All right, here we are. So, as is tradition around here, we start with the simultaneous sigh. Are you ready? It's been a while, but here we go. All you have to do is take a deep breath in of this magnificent air we have around us and let it out with a sigh simultaneously with me and our beautiful viewers. Follow along. We're going to take a deep breath in 3, 2, 1. Sigh it out. Did you feel it?
Very relaxing.
Cheers, man.
Prost.
Welcome, everyone. We have just decided to do a little live stream here. I think the general idea that we're going for is kind of just bouncing off ideas, exploring some of the John Vervaeke ideas that are at the crux of my channel, including Dialogos as something you could potentially want to strive for that we could participate in. How John Vervaeke's whole grammar and stuff, how I've always seen it applies to some of the communitas that we've participated in.
Sharing a common language.
Yeah, including ecstatic dance, which I consider a fully robust embodiment practice.
Oh, certainly.
And that's something that we've participated in together.
Yeah, that's right.
And some of the ways that we're in sync about um, parts of the practices that I want to develop, the community that I want to build, and just the awesome things that I want to do. So,
Heck yeah.
we wanted to share that with the audience, but we to bring them up to speed. We are talking about collaborating on some, what would you call it? I'd like to call it embodiment practices, but creating basically some spaces and occasions where, you know, just play can emerge between people, to embrace physicality, to provide a venue for people to come together and, experience nature.
Come together, activate, be in your body,
Right.
have fun, excite your limbic system so that your whole drive is motivated, and now you feel good again to be alive.
Mm-hmm.
How about that? Wouldn't that be so much fun, guys?
Right. We were talking about earlier different times that we both were sharing some memories, some times that we've really had spontaneous adventure and it just emergent generative play and creativity and stuff like that. I remember brought back some memories for me of what was like the ultimate game in my formative years that I used to play with my brother and sister and our neighbors back where I lived. We called it Manhunt.
You play a game called Manhunt.
It was so good. Where it was like tag. It happened at night with flashlights, 2 teams, and you would just go and hide in the woods, and then other people would search for you while while simultaneously defending a base.
Mm.
So when they went out and they tagged you, their team got a point. If they found you and they were able to tag you, but if you were able to make it all the way into the base, then your team scored a point. So it was this balance of like defense, adventure, like, confronting the night, physical fitness, you know, outrunning each other, tag, all that.
Some creativity and playfulness.
Yeah. And just spontaneous fun and adventure and everything like that. So, a lot of what I think we're going to end up doing is figuring out, right? Like, so a static dance. A static dance removes the major points of friction, the major pain points for people coming together to dance socially with one another. And it's like an embodiment practice. It's not just a free for all anarchy. People just show up to dance. There's a structure, there's a ritual. It has a beginning, it has a transformative experience. So,
Sorry, we're missing one to make this video. That's how valuable this is, getting this information.
So, if you don't know, a static dance is a thing. It happens probably in a city near you, and it's people getting together to dance with each other in a kind of more deliberate way. So it starts out with usually a person's kind of guiding the group, curating the experience a bit. It's at some venue, it's a scheduled time, a bunch of people show up. Could be their first time, they could be experienced, and you start out kind of meditative. You go get into present moment awareness. Everyone's energy level is a little bit low, so you kind of get to the dance space. You stretch. People are all doing their own thing, but you kind of just start to congregate. And then usually there's a little bit of an MC who starts to talk to everyone. Welcome, come close, sit down. And then they go over the guidelines, the ground rules. And it's basically,
what are the ground rules?
The ground rules are
typically
no judgment.
That's a good one.
Don't judge other people. Move however that feels right to you. And more importantly, don't judge yourself. So that we're all here to let go of that judgmental voice, that critic of others, of ourselves. It's just not the time or place for that, right?
Let go.
To establishes, I would call them rules of consent, like just a little bit of guidelines about how to approach someone to ask them to request that they dance with you, and how to reject someone if you're not interested. And some of my friends kind of like laugh or scoff at the idea that you're talking about consent, but just a little bit of guidelines actually emboldens and empowers you to go and approach people, because they establish, like, yeah, that's what this is for, this is what this is about. It's a legitimate thing to just want to dance with people. And then you also can feel emboldened because other people are empowered to, if they don't want to dance with you, say no. That's right. So you can just turn away, shut down, just like not connect. We talk about nonverbal communication.
Be like,
just respect the person, but decline, respectfully decline. I appreciate you. How cool is that way to decline?
Yeah, totally. Right.
Now, in my experience, maybe we should do the rest of the ground rules right first. But I want to circle back to
There's no
this
speaking.
this
There's
consent
no
thing.
speaking. It's
Yeah,
dancing only.
right,
Just body language, and you can
and
make sounds, but we're not
right,
talking on the dance floor.
yeah. Thanks for that one. I forget that one
That's
sometimes.
like rule number one, for me anyway.
Right. So
I
it's not. It doesn't. It's not propositional. It's not articulated speech. It's body communication,
Mhm.
visual, you know, and
Yeah, visual,
nonverbal.
right? Yeah.
And then it starts out, and you basically start with a meditation. It kind of went into like this yoga thing that seamlessly transitioned into music and singing, that then transitioned into a DJ set of
Yeah.
just like awesome music. But I want to come back to this consent idea that I had. So I love to dance. Um, this reminds me of another topic, which is uh, boldly dancing and masculine identity, which is something that we can get into eventually. But I love to dance, always have, but I've been in places and times and situations in my life where it's not been so easy to find people to dance with, places to dance, things like that, things going on.
Right.
But what I've found a lot is just out in the wild, so to speak, out in nightclubs, on dance floors, there's a weird thing that doesn't happen in a static dance, where if you're on a dance floor and you're looking for women to dance with, a lot of unpleasant experiences, very bad things can happen. um, like when you ask a woman on the dance floor, you try to engage her to dance with you, for some reason, despite a multitudes of tactics and approaches, I've experienced the woman not just rejecting me, not just declining, but also trying to maximize the psychological damage that she does to you in her decline. Like she has to like how dare you ask me to dance? Like you're you lowly trash garbage
That puts you
human
down.
being. Like what? That's so unnecessary. Um,
You've been put
has
down
never
before.
happened to me at a static dance.
No.
It also doesn't happen to me with foreign women.
Hmm.
It's only this is
Welcome to American clubs for Americans.
Anyway, that doesn't happen in a static dance, right? So there's less of a cost to just engaging with people, trying to dance with them. It's really great. A lot of love, positive energy, great experience. And for me, a static dance didn't set out to explicitly, like intellectually, it's not connected to John Vervaeke's work, right?
Oh, I got you.
But he,
It fits in.
but it kind of validates it.
Yeah.
Because you can use his intellectual framework to kind of frame out the
It's organically doing what he's discovered is an important.
right. Exactly.
What are you calling it?
It's an emergent cultural phenomena that executes perfectly in accordance with a vision that he has for embodiment practices, right? Like it is a very, very well elegantly crafted, but it's not crafted because it's emergent. Help me out. How do you describe that?
Crispy.
Elegantly crispy, juicy and crispy at the same time.
Yeah.
Savory, delicious.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But there's everything in there. There's every flavor, and any kind of flavor that you're looking for. It's robust. It's robust. So
I love it. Yeah, so it is sensory. It's sensory. It's hitting our senses. It's activating us. It's enlivening our circuits. we're getting to experience all kinds of different things within ourselves. And the fact that our nervous systems mirror each other in certain ways, like we have mirror neurons.
Right.
And when you're seeing somebody dancing in front of you, sometimes you want to try their dance move
And match their energy. Like one of the biggest things is like, let's say there's a person that I notice on the dance floor who I want to dance with. Number one incompatibility, number one like thing is, are we on the same energy level? If I'm like freaking pumping and jumping and like I'm like sweating and huffing and puffing, and they're like doing a little subtle groove, I have to come down, match their energy, come over, be on their energy, and then maybe I can be like, maybe I can build some energy into that dyad system, and then we can get back to where I was.
Yeah.
But you can't just like big energy differential. That doesn't work, right?
Yes, and there's it's harder. It's harder to meet somebody when there's a big gap in energy, and you're like moving fast, and they're moving slow, or they're moving fast and you're moving slow. It's harder to cross that kind of gap of happening. It's like you got something happening, they got something happening, but you're too out of sync.
Yeah. Speaking of energy, so we did an ecstatic dance. We were both there in Boston.
It's what, like a week?
It worked out
ago?
2 weeks ago. It worked out really well. Now I had gone to ecstatic dance a handful of times. Smaller one that my friend does. Shout out to Kaylin and Rooted Free. Excellent, excellent ecstatic dance. Incredible. And it's in New Hampshire. What town?
Oh, good old Henniker.
Henniker. Rooted Free in Henniker. Go check it out. It would be a blessing if you did. Awesome events. One of them is ecstatic dance. And that's how I got introduced to ecstatic dance. And
oh, really? I didn't know that.
Got familiar over time. You get a little bit more familiar, you get more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of just do a thing better. I think a lot of times ecology is a practice. Practice is in the word. It kind of takes some practice.
Yeah, you start a little more nervous, more conscious,
you're experiencing it for the first time. You're figuring it out.
Right.
What's this all about? You have a lot of thoughts, expectations. It's really good at eliminating a lot of that noise, but some of that noise is there. It's not, it's just going to be there. Then you get familiar and you start getting comfortable and you just really explore. And so it was right at this new point. Ecstatic dance is still relatively new to me. I've only done it a handful of times, but now I have a comfort level with it, and I'm still richly enjoying it. It's still new, and I really appreciate it. So going to the Boston Ecstatic Dance, great timing for me to go an event like that, right? I'm comfortable, I'm familiar, but it's a new place, way more people, giant venue. It's exciting. It's a Friday night, Saturday night, Friday night.
Yeah, it was like what, 150, 180 people there.
180 people in a big place, an armory. The theme was self-love. So they had like a little meditation area. There was like a balcony area, stairs that come down onto a dance floor. There's a little like self-love meditation, little.
It had like a mirror out there
with some instructions.
2 spots you could sit down on, like a padded kind of area off to the side of the dance floor. You could.
Yeah. I saw you doing the thing where you were looking in the mirror.
Oh, did you?
And I came behind you and I tried to make faces at you in the mirror.
I didn't notice.
And you didn't notice me because you were really into the self-love thing, I think.
I was having a moment with myself.
Good job, man. So we were there together. So let me tell you, I don't know about my experience. So we show up this venue. whole bunch of people, men, women, all ages, no children, all adults. Oh, another rule is no substances, basically.
That's right.
It's not like a strict like, but it's just like that's not what this is about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, and
Because part of the nature of the medicine is that we're entering a qualitative space of basically a deep meditation. It's getting into a flow state, shifting our brain waves in whatever ways they're going to go. Typically not beta though, typically out of beta and gamma.
empty.
Empty. This has got that. If you want that.
Sorry, didn't mean
No,
to
well,
derail you.
as a movement practice and as a practice in working with your attention, you know, it is an embodiment practice, as you mentioned, but that quality actually helps us go into a deepening within our human spirit and our psyche, within our body, and that's really powerful, guys, because that actually helps us to synergize all the layers of our being.
And you're sharing it too. It's a community. You're not doing this alone in isolation, right?
Yeah.
It's like a symphony. You're all coming together to create like a beautiful symphony. Like the whole thing ebbs and flows like an organism. It's a phenomena that's like that you're participatory, dude. The participatory aspects of it. You know what I mean? Holy smoke. So, oh, it's really good.
Holy
So
smokes.
we go there and we're ready to rock. But you start out kind of meditating, subdued. Everyone's entry level. Energy levels are normal baseline. Everyone's coming in, all different walks of life, who knows what. And they're getting ready. Some stretching. We're all just sitting around. And then the MC comes on, establishes the ground rules, which we went over, and talks about the DJ and the various people and what's going to happen tonight, you know, all that kind of stuff. Talks a little bit. And the DJ was really cool. Who is it? It's
Luminous. DJ Luminous.
Luminous?
Yeah.
Isn't there a group Vibe Static? It was DJ Luminous.
Okay. He's DJed like 4 or 5 of the events.
Vortex.
Vortex Ecstatic Dance. Yeah, it's like a branded dance. It's like a branded niche component.
Right.
We should probably keep this down because I'm hearing So yeah, more to come back at you soon. Thanks for this first one together here. What's the date? February 14th. We're on Valentine's Day, bro. Happy Valentine's Day. Here. Should we hug?
Yeah. Self-love.
Self-love.
Loving each other. Fraternitas.
Communitas.
Are we cutting this?
Yeah, I don't know if there's any final notes you want to make.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for joining us as we share this experience and these thoughts with you. And how do I shut this thing off?
How do we stop this thing? Yes.
Oh, I think this will do it.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.